In this video, you will learn how to attract the right people by being the right person. Many years ago, I was super shy and awkward. I could not even talk to people or look them in the eyes. And then I landed in a clinic because of that. Okay? Until the day I decided to change. And when I changed, I finally started to attract new people. But most people believe it's about stuff like approaching people like crazy or social techniques. It's none of this bullshit. In this video, I will reveal what it's really about. I will cover with you 3 points. If you implement these 3 points and you really practice that, you will attract the people that you want. Okay? And the first point is about clarity and intention. Okay? Clarity means that you need to understand what do you want, right? What kind of people you want to attract. If you want, for example, to attract more ambitious people who are into business and spirituality, you can join my Facebook group down below. Okay? There you can connect with similar people. So just ask yourself further, what do you want? What is the outcome that you want? Okay? How many friends do you want to attract? Right? The more you know your needs, the better it works. The other thing that you need to understand is what is your why? To understand your true, deeper why, not just on a superficial level, use the 7 why technique. That means, for example, you look at what you want, the people you want to attract, and then you ask yourself, okay, what do you want is? Then your mind says, because I want to have fun. No, you ask 5 to 7 times further. Okay, why do I want to have fun? Okay, you dig deeper to whatever your mind says, you ask further, why? Why do I want this? Okay, dig deeper and deeper. And the other thing that you need to understand is, for example, who do you need to be to get this kind of outcome, right? And when I talk about the who and the what, that means also the location, the characteristics of people, right? So who do you need to be? And what kind of people you want to attract? So who will these people be? Usually you need to be in a similar frequency to attract similar people, right? If you want to attract confident people, it's better if you are confident yourself, right? So the people that you want to attract are to some degree a reflection of who you already either are or who you want to be in the future, right? Now, what most people don't understand when it comes to intention, like a lot of us, we have like intentions in social situations, but most people, they are not clear on that. Okay? That means like if you can improve your clarity, if you really become mindful of your intention, like with what kind of intention do you go in a social situation right now, right? Do you want to embody someone confident, or do you just want to connect, improve your network, right? What do you want? So be clear on your intention, and the other thing is express that. Then people know exactly what you stand for and what you want. Most people have an unclear message, and this is why it doesn't work. Okay? That means the more you improve your clarity in general, be clear on things, the better you can attract what you want, and be clear about yourself as well, of course, what kind of person you will be, what you will wear, what you will embody, your character, everything. Now, the task that you can do to improve is do a daily visualization. You visualize yourself of who you want to be. Okay, you either do this in the morning or in the evening. Why? Because your subconscious is the most open there, right? It's the most open in these kind of moments. And as you do this, you will start to become more familiar with this kind of person, right? And your subconscious will send you ideas how to act further, where to find this kind of people. That is called reticular activating system. Your reticular activating system is like a search engine. It starts to search for clues, right? And you just have to observe this. You just have to observe these clues. they usually happen when you are in a state of tiredness, not in a state of where you fix mental problems. The second thing that you need to understand is the law of state transference. That means you transfer your inner state, and this is what people call your vibe. So your vibe is a reflection of your inner world, right? Therefore, the first step to understand your vibe is actually self-awareness. Practice self-awareness and become mindful of yourself to understand your own vibe. And the other thing is, look at how people react towards you, right? Because they react towards your vibe, and how you make other people feel, this is a reflection of your vibe, right? You will notice just on average how people feel around you, and this is on average your vibe right now. Now, the best thing that you can do to improve your vibe, right, to improve your inner world, is after getting self-aware and observing your thoughts and your emotions, okay, like in a meditation, you just start to accept these emotions as they are. And even if you are right now in a social situation, you just accept the state, and from this point on, you build your state upwards, right? So you can, even if you feel, let's say, not good, you accept your inner state as it is. And then from this point on, you continue to still socialize with people brought from a state of self-acceptance instead of denial. Now, what happens is that your self-acceptance will increase, and most people are afraid to show who they are because their self-acceptance is not high enough. As this increases, you will naturally be more able to express yourself as you are, okay, and build up your vibe. Because the more you observe these emotions as they are, the more you observe all these reactions that you don't like, the triggers, the more you let go of them, and therefore your vibe get cleared. You will get a clear energy and aura, okay, and therefore attract higher people of higher quality. Now, the last point is that you have to understand how to really read social clues, okay? To understand people. If you can read social clues, you know how people feel around you, okay? And how you can increase your influence. Now, there are multiple ways. One thing is, of course, to understand just how people feel. Just be aware in the situation, okay? If you are aware of yourself, then you can be aware of the other person as well, okay? So be connected with yourself as a reflection. This is the mirror principle. You'll be connected to the other person. Another thing how you can read people is look at their body language, right? Look at the mimic, their body language. In German, we say when someone has a neck like that the fear sits him in the neck. Very often, this is how I was, for example, when I was shy, right? So the body language can speak everything, can say everything about you or the person, right? So look at the body language, how they are towards you. Are they coming closer or more far away? For example, if you are more open and you have a more open body language, you will see that's a reflection of that. People have an open body language as well, so they are reflecting you. So when you see how most people are towards you, this is a reflection of your own inner vibe and also of your own body language, because your inner vibe influences your body language a lot. They are both connected. So your mind and your spirit and your body, they are all connected. And the last thing to read social clues are watch out for patterns. So what people say to you, especially if they say it multiple times. So when 3 people say, for example, yes, sometimes you really don't listen and you don't understand things. So this is a clue, especially when multiple people say that, like 3 people or more, right? Try to put an attention if this is really true. The chance is pretty high if a lot of people said that to you. So watch out for patterns, right? What people tell you, especially if these are multiple things. Then the others read people's body language and mimic, right? And the other point is just like observe people, and feel yourself, feel your instinct. Okay, trust your instinct, be aware in the situation, okay? So when you do things, do it consciously, and therefore you understand yourself consciously and the other person as well. You are completely in the moment and you can perceive the person as it is. So these were the 3 points that I wanted to tell you. Now, if you want to connect with similar people, just join my Facebook group, okay? And there you connect with similar people who are into business building and spirituality and success principles and want to connect with other people as well. And see you next time. Bye bye.